Hello and welcome back to RimWorld, and let's go. We have a shortage of components. We have 18 of them right now. However, we are going to need a lot more since, yeah, we have 40 solar panels we want to make. And then we have 2 wind turbines, and then we have a geothermal generator up here, which we want to make as well. And yeah, it's going to probably require some buying of components. Now, we haven't seen that many merchants around. We are making components. However, it does take steel to do. And it takes 12 steel per. How much steel do we even have? Do we have that much left? No. We don't have that much left. Should we cheat in a bit of steel? I think that might actually be... because... yeah! We actually need steel. It is meteorite. Not there then, maybe. Or did I just miss it? I could just have missed it. Spawn. Trigger effect. Nope. I don't remember where it is. My damage. Restore body part. Heal random injury. Huh. Where even did I find that before? The trigger effect. Oh, I don't think so. Huh. Is it this one? Oh. That was not the one I was thinking about, but it still did it. Yeah, wasn't that one I was thinking about. There is one just to spawn a meteorite out of nowhere. Spawn. There, that should be the one. Uranium. That is... Oh, we could do... We then do... Destroy. There's no point in having stone here. Let's remove this as well. Yeah, so it's spawn thing set meteorite. And there we have compacted steel, so let's... how much uranium do we have? More than we actually need probably, but let's keep the uranium here because whatever, I can't be bothered with removing it. There we go. So we now have a bit more steel. We will need something like 1500 steel, and that's why I am happily cheating it in. Zone. Oh, because you guys are asleep. Thank you for taking care of that, despite being super slow. And we haven't seen that much action when it comes to raids. However, I suspect that we will see a lot of it soon. I would not be surprised if all of it came at the same time. We got like 3 raids on top of each other. And the eclipse ended, finally. And yeah, we're probably going to need even more steel than that, so... Your mining is kind of okay. Ida's mining is actually really good. So we have 2000 kibble. The question is, no, the animals should be eating the kibble. Okay. Okay, whatever. Whatever. How much do we have in components? 22. We have 22 components. Monster has given birth. Question is it a little monster? I would probably say it is. You two up here as well, please. Here we go. That should be all. Now is this? It's a female. Undo that just. I think that alpacas are kind of old at this point. Yeah, especially the female. Okay, we can keep you. Let's see, we should bring this up to 2,500. And this should be set to not allow sewing. And we have 22 components. Let's do the wind turbines and this one. One thing that we are going to need to do as well is floors, and it's going to need to be, you can do flagstone, it doesn't really matter for this here, but we are going to need to do like this where the wind turbine is going to go. Because if we don't, we will, and I think what I'm going to do is see if I can get rid of as many trees as possible in here. And make it so that we don't actually get all the trees to regrow, because that is really annoying. And I think there is something like a passive, I might be wrong, but I think there is a passive like regrow of trees. If all the trees get removed, you can actually get trees back, but it takes forever. but I'm not sure. It might be that if every single tree on the map is gone, you can't get more trees unless you plant them yourself. But I might be wrong. I'm not sure. Now, how is this looking? We should look into making a new zone, which we are going to call ship fortress. A bit awkward to type with one hand, but there we go. And the question is, I shouldn't need to go out here, because I'm not going to... This is all connected up, so we shouldn't need any power conduits out here. This is all hooked up to each other, so we shouldn't need anything there. The same thing here and here. Which means we should be able to just say this to be allowed. And what we need to do is basically make the home area this as well, and then delete the home area everywhere else. But for now, this is no, we should do right, we need to or am I going to do that? I'm not sure. I am not sure, because let's see, we need 5 people on all sides, on all 3 sides. We have 16 in total, minus me, minus TTG here, who can't fight, so we can't count TTG as one of the ones that is going to go out to the walls and shoot, because that one is a pacifist, capable of violence. And that means we need 5 on each and every one. So if these 4 go here, these 4 go here, and then one of them from here go up here, that's 5. One from here up here, that's 5. And then we have one gone because T2G is occupying. That means we have 3 here and 2 here, or the other way around, which means 5. So what we need to do is 3 ship areas. Ship fortress. Let's copy that, rename, and then 2 new area, rename 3, and then we actually need one more, but we can't because we have too many zones. Let's remove that one, and then 4. Now 1, 2 and 3 is going to have to be... So if we remove this one and then add Ship Fortress 1 as this here, and then add it down like this, it means all 4 of them are going to go like this. Then we need 1 of them here. And the person in question needs to be able to get to here. And then I'm not sure how I'm going to do with food just yet, but I will tweak the areas as we go. Then we have Fortress 2, which will go like that, and then we have this, and then we have 3, which will be slightly tricky. Need to do this because we need to be careful, because we can't allow we can't overlap, because there might be a case where one of them that's going to go for one wall sleeps in the bed that's for one of the others. So for example, someone assigned to Fortress 1 is in the same room as people from Fortress 3. It might be that someone from Fortress 3 goes to sleep in the bed for one of Fortress 1 or 2, which means that they can't sleep anywhere and they fall asleep on the floor and they get cranky and they don't fight. So we need to be a bit careful with how we do this, and hopefully we don't... Right, that's actually 3. Let's see, we need to... Let's remove this one. Fortress 4 is going to be me. And I'm going to be disallowing myself to be walking, and I'm allowing myself to walk everywhere like this, except I will be very restricted of how we walk in these areas, because we don't want to get shot. Whereas in here we are completely free, and in here we are completely free. And I will have TTG as the doctor. Medical on TTG isn't super good. It's absolutely not the worst. 10 isn't really bad, but Shota and Paulson does have a bit better in terms of doctoring. However, it's not that bad that's like going to be disallowed or anything. So since TTG can't fight, he's going to do doctoring instead most of the time. And yeah, what this means is that we are going to disallow the whole. So TTG will be allowed to roam around the bedroom and have access to one place to sit when eating. And the same is true for everyone else. They only have access to one seat each. And if we then look here, we have access to this room up here with the hospital and the ship area, but nothing else, because we don't want to enter these shooting like the bunker area should not be a place we run around in, because yeah, that would be bad if we get hit. So what we need to do is to, once we have like medicine and food and stuff like that, we need to edit these areas so we can go and pick up food and have the medicine close by the hospital and so on, so we don't have to run through like the bunkers or the ship room just to get to the medicine or the food. And what I will do is actually, and I thought of this just now, is to make a small table, not out of wood. Please make it marble. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this here for a very simple reason, and that reason is if TTG gets hungry, we don't want him to run all the way back through the bunkers just to eat, but rather have the person up here instead. So yeah, all right. One thing we need to do for all the areas is allow this. Like, it doesn't need to be a connection for where they walk. As long as they can access and are allowed in an area, they can move to it. But I usually, especially if I want them to be able to stand still in a place, we need to do this. So and then add this one, and then 3, this one like that. There we go. And yeah, so let's continue. The uranium is being mined. Not that we need it, to be honest, but whatever. But yeah, when it comes to like areas, we will need to manage that a bit more. We might need to edit it because we don't really have all of the things up and running just yet. So There might be some minor details which change how we do things, but we should probably end the episode right now, and do this. There we go. So yeah, we have a lot of flooring to do, and how is components? We have 18. We're making the geothermal generator right now. Okay, and I think what I might do around this is actually wall it in. Like this. Put a door in like that, just so we can access it. And what we need to do is also ignore roof area. No. Remove roof area. There cannot be any roof over a geothermal generator if you wall it in, because yeah, it will be very, very hot after a while. However, we should probably end it here. So with this lovely image of people slaving away, we are going to pause and call it quits, at least for this episode right here. So thanks for watching, goodbye, and I hope I'll see you in the next one.